What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to showcase some stuff that I recently purchased from Cotswold Collectibles. As you know from several of my G.I. Joe videos, Cotswold is my go-to source for pretty much everything 1/6 scale. There are a few exceptions here and there, but in terms of my current collecting and acquiring of new things, I typically go to Cotswold because they have a really good selection of not only vintage stuff, but also, reproduction stuff, and also their own unique brand, which actually is very much in keeping with the original Hasbro style. So I want to show you some of the stuff that I picked up because I'm very excited about it. And we'll start over here with this Indiana Jones. So this was not very expensive. So this was done in 2008, and it has electronic talking mechanism inside of it too. So you have to push this button, and the mouth actually opens, it's similar to the electronic talking Duke figure, which I also have in my collection, and the mechanism is somewhat similar. So I'll play you some of the sounds, and you'll see Indy's mouth actually open when he's talking.
My name is Indiana Jones. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Oh, rats. I hate these guys. I think we got a big problem. Archaeology is the search for facts. Trust me. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. Fortune and glory, kid. Fortune and glory. That's why they call it the jungle, sweetheart. No ticket.
So those are all the various phrases, and you can see this takes batteries. So I'm very impressed that this still works. So that was pretty exciting because I wasn't sure when I purchased it. I don't think it specified whether or not the talking mechanism actually worked. And it does. So that's really cool. And one interesting thing about this, unlike certain other talkers, this actually has waist articulation. They didn't sacrifice that. So you can see there's a swivel at the waist. So that's kind of nice. The rest of the articulation is similar to other classic collection bodies. So I reviewed quite a few of those here on the channel in the past. So very excited to have this. It did not originally come with any clothing. I just put these pants on him to give Indy a little bit of modesty. And I'm actually going to start searching for the particular items to do a full Indiana Jones outfit for this figure. So that'll probably be kind of a time-consuming thing. I might actually have a few items which actually will work, which will look more or less like the various elements of his outfit. I'm not too worried about it. I just wanted to get the figure because the price was, I believe it was under $20 for this, maybe around $12 or something like that. So not very expensive. So I was very excited to pick this up. And so that's very cool. So that's the first item I want to talk about. And a couple other items I picked up were for my medic. So they had the reproduction armbands back in stock. So I was very excited about this. I think they've been sort of out of stock for a while. So they got them back, and so I can put these on my medic. And they also had the stethoscope, which is much more accurate to the vintage style stethoscope. I believe this is Guyper Man. And this was not very expensive either. So I picked this up. So I'm going to put these on my medic figure so I can show you what those actually look like. Okay, so here we have the stethoscope and the armbands in place on my medic figure. And this is starting to look really complete now, so I'm very excited about that. I may end up actually swapping out the parachute pack with just a regular backpack at some point. But overall, I'm liking the look of this. The helmet is correct. The stethoscope looks very vintagey. These look very vintagey. So, I think it's really kind of coming together. So I'm very happy with the way this figure is actually turning out. So very excited about that. So the final item that I want to talk about in this video is this Royal Canadian Mounted Police set. So this showed up on Cotswold's website kind of suddenly. I wasn't really expecting to see something like this. So this is the reproduction set that was done for the 40th anniversary of Action Man. And I honestly had not even seen images of this, so I wasn't even completely aware that it existed. So when it showed up, I decided to really jump on it and pull the trigger and pick it up. It was over $100, so quite a bit of investment, but it is complete. It has all the items you need to fully assemble. I mean, minus the horse, obviously, but in terms of the actual uniform, and the guard dog comes with that too. So I thought it was totally worth it. It does come in the card. The card, it's not perfect, but I was very excited to pick this up and very excited to add this to my foreign soldiers collection, which if you've seen some of my other videos, you'll notice that, I picked up, the French Foreign Legion figure not too long ago, and also another German stormtrooper. So I've been slowly adding more of these foreign soldiers to my collection. And now I have the Canadian Mounted Police. So let's take a close-up look at this. So as you can see, there's a lot of really good detail on the uniform. They've got the hat. They've got the holster, the belt, and the pants. And you can see the pistol down here. So everything's looking really good. Well, I guess I should say revolver. Somebody corrected me in saying not to call it a pistol. I think it looks great. Here on the package, they basically just call it a gun. And it's got the jack boots. So looks really fantastic. And the packaging is a little worn, but that's okay. Eventually, I'm going to take this out of this package and put it on a figure. So overall, very happy with this. And I can show you on the back. So you can see they got some really nice artwork on this. So it looks really fantastic. And they can see there's the listing of the items done in multiple languages. And you can see the date on this, 2008, Hasbro, used under permission. So everything's really fantastic on this. So very excited to add another foreign soldier to my collection. And it did come with the guard dog as well, so you can see what that looks like. I think this might be called Brutus is the name of this guard dog, something like that. And he has like a metal chain and everything. So looks really awesome. And eventually, once I get this put on a figure, I will do a full-on out-of-the-package review of it. But I basically just wanted to showcase some of this new stuff for you and show you that I am still adding more new items to my G.I. Joe collection and trying to expand out and sort of finesse certain sets and certain figures and kind of improve things as I go along. That's all I have for you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos about my G.I. Joe collection, think about subscribing to my channel because I will be covering more of this kind of stuff in future videos. Until next time, I hope you're having a great day, and thanks for watching.